Okay, so day 8 and day 9, we're becoming more aware of these stories and beliefs and inner bodyguards that sometimes think they need to protect us and block us from shining our light. Today, day 10 of Illuminating Your Light, I am sharing 3 tips or tools that I know firsthand will help you get to know these inner bodyguards that are trying to protect you and keep you from shining because they think it's safe. I told you yesterday about one of mine, my Stacy part, who thinks that she's keeping me safe by having some perfectionist tendencies and critiques of me after I shine. And she makes me sometimes not want to ever shine again. But thankfully, I've applied some of these tools that I want to share with you today. There's 3 of them that I'm sharing. So the first thing I needed to do, excuse me, clearing my throat. The first thing that I needed to do was be very gentle and curious towards this Stacy part. We can think about it the way that when people approach us, if they approach us in this with this genuine interest, it feels so good. I needed to learn about Stacy. Why does she feel like she needs to fulfill this role in my inner system? Why does she feel like she needs to critique me? And of course, I learned various things like she doesn't want me to be embarrassed or ashamed or make mistakes and be ridiculed for it. Yep, learned a lot about Stacy. I'll keep telling you. So, number 1, get gentle and curious towards your parts that are blocking your light. Number 2 is being compassionate. It's pretty amazing how we can be really annoyed and judgmental of these parts, but that shuts them off, right? Just like when people say to us, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? We're like, and I'm not going to share with you anymore, right? That's usually how it happens. Same thing. I had to approach Stacy with just this, like, okay, let me understand you. And I did. The more I worked with her, I realized she has reasons to keep me safe. She has reasons, which leads me to the third, and that is gratitude and acknowledgement. I often say the number one word I hear in individual therapy sessions and sessions where I give therapy to couples is the word acknowledge. Everyone just wants to be acknowledged, and it's the same thing with our parts. They want to be acknowledged and appreciated for what they're doing, even if sometimes they're getting in the way. They're getting in the way, like my dear old Stacy trying to keep me safe. I had to show gratitude and appreciation for Stacy because you know what? The more I got to know her with my therapist, Kira Pulig, the more I realized she was born. Listen to this. This is good. She was born when I was in 3rd grade. So when I started to be gentle and curious and compassionate towards this part, I learned that Stacy arrived in my life when my 3rd grade teacher kept shaming me for talking too much. He shamed me to the point that on the last day of school, he took my desk and put me in the corner. So Stacy was born as a protector, like, hey, listen, you talk too much, you shine too much, and you're going to be made fun of. You're going to be put into a corner. So, like, you can get it. So I had this moment where I was like, thank you. Thank you for trying to protect me at the age of whatever you are in 3rd grade, right? She was just trying to protect me, but sometimes these parts stay stuck, these little inner bodyguards, and they overwork. Even though I've grown to learn that it's okay to talk and I'm not going to get in trouble and I'm not going to have my desk shoved in a corner. Hopefully not. I wouldn't let anybody know. Oh, bless the teacher. I won't even go on. There actually were repercussions for him for stuff beyond me, but we won't go there. We will show gratitude and compassion towards him. I'm sure there were a reason his parts did what he did. On that note, I hope that you can use some of these tools and start to get to know your inner bodyguards, because the more we get to know them and understand them, the more we can negotiate with them and explain to them, like, hey, Stacy, you don't need to keep me safe anymore. You can let me shine. I'm going to be okay.